My Oculus Quest Beat Saber video is finally here. A lot of you guys have been asking for this and I'm so sorry it took so long. In case you missed it, I previously made a video on how to get custom songs for Beat Saber on the PC, but today I'll be walking you through how to get custom songs for Beat Saber on the Oculus Quest. Now, before we get into it, I do want to say that modding your Oculus Quest isn't super easy. There is a level of tech knowledge needed. And by doing this, you're potentially breaking the terms of service of your Oculus Quest, and you're doing so at your own risk. But from mine and many other people's experiences, you should be fine as long as you follow the instructions. And make sure you got a backup of your important Quest files, because if something does go wrong, you may need to restore your headset. And on that note, please make sure not to harass or abuse the people who make these mods if you do come across issues. They make these mods out of their spare time, and we're very grateful they do that. And if you do come across issues, please don't reach out to Beat Saber or Oculus because they can't help you. Now that we got that covered, let's get into the tutorial. First up, you'll need access to a PC or Mac, preferably one you can access somewhat regularly. You'll need your Oculus Quest charging or link cable. You'll need one end that can plug into your Oculus Quest and the other end USB that can plug into your PC. You'll need a phone that can access the Oculus app from the App Store, and you'll need Beat Saber installed on your Oculus Quest. And of course, you'll need an Oculus Quest. And also make sure it's charged and fully up to date as well. To get custom songs in Beat Saber, what we'll need to do is modify the Oculus Quest first through a program called SideQuest. SideQuest is a third-party program that essentially sideloads content on your Oculus Quest that hasn't been approved or verified by Oculus and isn't available on the Oculus App Store. So it's a little bit scary, but that's how we access the program that works with Beat Saber. And SideQuest is super cool. There's a bunch of apps and games on there that haven't been able to get approved by Oculus, or they're just kind of in development, and there's a lot of free games on there as well. So definitely check out the SideQuest store because it's pretty neat and opens up a big range of possibilities for your Oculus Quest. Oculus unfortunately have a very strict approval process when it comes to approving games for the App Store, which is why things like SideQuest exist. It allows game developers to get the games out there without having to jump through all the hoops that Oculus put in their way. So, to download SideQuest, we need to head to the SideQuest website, or there's a link in the description below. Before we explore the SideQuest program, there's a couple of things we'll need to do beforehand, and this is where it gets a bit tricky. What we need to do is enable developer mode for our Oculus Quest, which allows us to download apps and games that aren't authorized through the store. To do this, head to dashboard.oculus.com on your PC, make sure you're signed in, and then select Create New Organization in the top right-hand corner. Then we'll need to create an organization name. It can be whatever you want. And then click I understand in the checkbox and then press submit. It will then ask you to accept the developer agreement, so tick the box and press agree if you agree. Now, we'll then need to install the drivers that are necessary for Windows. If you're on a Mac, you don't need to do this step. In the description box down below, you'll see a link that says drivers. We want to click on that, agree to terms and conditions, and then download the file. Now, this is the zip file, so you may need an extract tool to unzip it in your folder. So what we want to do is right click and extract all files, and I just copy mine to the downloads folder. So once we're here, we want to double click on the folder, then double click again until we see your Android_WinUSB file. We then want to right click on this, and the second option should be install. Hopefully you're following along okay. If you do get stuck, you can head to the SideQuest website and they do have written down instructions there, which might be easier for some people. Now it's time to get out your phone. What you want to do is navigate your way to the Oculus app on your phone. If you don't have it already, download it, make sure you're signed in and synced up with your Oculus Quest. Gotta also make sure that Bluetooth is enabled so it's talking to your Oculus Quest okay. Once in the app, we want to click on settings. Up the top, you should see your Oculus Quest device linked. If not, select pair new headset. We then want to select your headset so it drops down some menus until we see 3 little dots. Select more settings and navigate to where it says developer mode. There'll be a little toggle bar, so switch that to the right to activate. Now it's time to plug your Oculus Quest into your PC. When you plug it in and put on your headset, you should see a message about USB debugging. If you don't, double check all your steps because I had issues the first time because I missed this step. And if you got Oculus Link set up, just kind of like ignore that. But yeah, hopefully you get that step popped up. And then you want to select always on this computer and press OK. Now we should be done with the first part. We'll then need to open up the SideQuest program on your PC and make sure you have a green light in the top left-hand corner. If you do, that means you've done everything correctly. If you don't, double check all your steps and make sure it's plugged in correctly. Now that we have SideQuest all up and running, it's time to install the Beat Saber mod. Firstly though, we'll need to run Beat Saber first. So open up your Oculus Quest, run the game, play a song if you want, and then close it down. Now the mod used to load Beat Saber mods is called BMBF. I'm not sure what it stands for. I have a download link for you in the description below, or you can use the Beat Saber modding community wiki guide. Once downloaded, you want to open SideQuest and we want to drag the BMBF file into the top left-hand corner. Once you hover over the right place, it should show up with a prompt to drag and drop. In the top right hand corner, you should see a little thing saying it's downloading, so wait for that to be done as well. Now, to install the BMBF program, we'll need to navigate to the TV section on our Oculus Quest. So pop on your Oculus Quest, and under your library on the right hand side, you should see an option for TV. And on the left hand side, then you'll see channels. If you click on that one, it should come up with BMBF. Maybe have a scroll if you've got other things there, but mine was right at the top. If you're using Oculus Quest 2 or running a newer update, this file will probably be in a different location. You can find it from the Oculus home screen by clicking on the Apps button to open Apps, which is down on the bottom half of the page. Then choose the drop down in the upper right hand corner and choose Unknown Sources. From this list, you should be able to see BMBF. So you want to select that, and then it's going to run us through some prompts to install it. The first screen is an information screen, so click continue on that. Next, it will uninstall Beat Saber. It has to uninstall Beat Saber for this to work, so you're going to have to click uninstall. And it prompted accept the uninstall option. Next step is to patch Beat Saber. So in the prompt, we're going to select patch Beat Saber. This can take a little while, so make sure to be patient. And the next step is going to install the patch Beat Saber. Once you're done, we want to make sure that we're clicking done and not open. We want to select done. There will be two options there, but let's select done. Don't forget that step. And then from there, the Beat Saber website should appear. Now, if you haven't used this website before, I use it all the time. It's where everyone gets their custom songs from. You can search by category. You can search by what's popular for the week. Now, not all songs will work on the Oculus Quest because some of them need mods that only really work on PC. But you can have a big browse through and select which songs you want. To install a song, we want to click on the little cloud icon with the arrow. That's how you install songs onto your Oculus Quest. So go through and press the cloud icon on whatever songs you want. It should give you a prompt saying, yep, all installed. And after you've kind of gone through and selected all your songs, in the right hand corner, it should say Sync Saber. So we want to click on that, and it's going to sync all the songs over across the Beat Saber. Now, from within that website, there should be in the top right hand corner an option to open Beat Saber. If it's not, just exit and launch it normally. Now, when we open up Beat Saber, we want to navigate like we usually do to solo and to our song area. And we should see in the bottom right hand corner an option for custom levels. And hopefully, if everything worked correctly, you should see all the songs that you've downloaded in that custom level area. That's essentially how you get custom songs on Beat Saber. So as previously mentioned, it's not the super easiest thing to do, but if you follow the steps and have a bit of tech savvy, you should be able to get your way through it. I'm not super experienced with it. I've kind of done it, but I don't use it too regularly. So when it comes to Beat Saber updates, or if you're having issues with it, I'm probably not the best person to help, but there is a guide that I'll link down below. There's lots and lots of guides, so make sure you follow them because everyone has different prompts on how to fix different things. So make sure to check them out if you are having problems. And if you guys really enjoyed this video, I'll try and do another video on how to keep it up to date and maybe how to get some different mods inside the Oculus Quest as well. So hopefully this video helped you, and let me know what other Oculus Quest videos you want to see in the future. I really enjoyed making them and I love sharing my knowledge with others, so let me know what you'd like to see in the future. But yeah, don't forget to leave a like if this video helped you, and subscribe if you like Beat Saber. And if you want to support my content further, make sure to check out my Patreon down below. And I stream Beat Saber on Twitch, so twitch.tv/Nazy. And that's all the sellout things, but I'll see you in the next video. Bye!